strangers, I'm back to review another wig today. This is the Kona by Belle Tress for CysterWigs in their exclusive color Strawberry Cream Soda. I'm really excited to review this one today. I have this very same wig in Raspberry Cocoa Frappe, and that is my favorite wig so far that I own. I love that wig so much, so I was really excited to try it in another color, and I've been looking for a sort of pink wig, and this one has a little pink in it. Now, don't freak out. This is what she looks like just out of the box. I took her out of the box and put her on my head. I have not parted her. I have not shaken her at all. I have not combed her. There is no conditioning spray in her. I wore my wig cap to try her on. I carefully inspected her. I know that I am going to keep her, but I wanted you to see what she looks like just out of the box, and I wanted you to see the tags that come attached. This is the Belle Tress tag, and it comes with the CysterWigs exclusive tag, and right here on the tag it says don't remove it or you won't be able to return it. Let's take a look at that beautiful pink color. You can see it. If you guys haven't noticed, I am filming in my living area today, and that is because my kitchen is behind the camera and I have amazing lighting in my kitchen, and I really wanted to be able to show you the colors in the wig. Now I do have to get up kind of close for you to see them, I think. But you can see them, and they look like that. There's just kind of a little splash of pink in there. Very, very cute. Okay, so I'm going to go and dress her up a little bit. But before I do that, I want to take her off and show you the cap construction. I've put on my other Kona, Belle Tress for CysterWigs, in Raspberry Cocoa Frappe so that I can show you the cap construction of the same wig in Strawberry Cream Soda. So she has a left monopart and a lace front. There's a little bit of permatease over here. Open wefts, pretty stretchy. It fits my head very well. I did notice something in particular with mine, and it's on the right side of the cap. You can see it more when it's on, but look at the hairline there near the front. You can see when I pull mine back over here, I can't see any of that. So I'm keeping mine, and I'm just gonna make her work. I'm going to style her to cover that up. I may use a little It Stays to tack it down. I'm not gonna send her back, but if you got a wig that kind of exposed the cap like that, you might want to send her back. Okay guys, I'm not finished styling yet, but before I get too far down that road, I do want to show you what I was talking about with the exposed cap. Do you see it? Now let me say that I do not think that this is something that is common on these wigs. My Raspberry Cocoa Frappe version of this wig is not like this. I'm certain this is a defect. I'm certain that if I contacted CysterWigs and said, hey, will you replace my wig? They would. But I actually kind of have a solution to this, and I'm going to share it with you. I've kind of already done it on this side, and this was a solution that I had because a lot of times where the lace meets the hairline, you've got a little bit of exposure there. I mean, this is a little above and beyond right here, but there's often, you can kind of see some exposure there. So I have a little workaround for that that I've been experimenting with, and you can see I did it on this side. So my roots are pretty long, but this is an open wefted wig. And what I did was I took my leave out and I bobby pinned it into that weft, and that also kind of helps secure the wig. Now it also tucks my dark leave out kind of back in the wig so it doesn't look weird like if I had it right here. So my hairline actually comes so far out that even on a Renee of Paris wig, which has amazing coverage, it doesn't cover all of my bio hair. And this is just a great solution for that with a wig like this that is so light when my roots are so dark, and it would otherwise look like that. So I'm gonna go finish it up and then I'll show you the finished effect. I'm back, guys. What do y'all think? Isn't she adorable? Check the lace. Oh well, let me raise up my little, and you can see here I've kind of pinned it back behind my ear and also on this side. So I did a lot of work on her to get her looking this cute, guys. Some wigs are like that. The only one that I've probably spent more time on so far is my Zuma by Renee of Paris. And if you've seen that wig, you will probably know why. So the first thing that I did was part it. And I use one of these to part it. The reason I do that, guys, is because look at this part and how it kind of goes, the hair kind of swoops a little forward so that you get this little, I think Heather calls it a swoopy-doo. And I really don't want to disrupt this part all that much, so I use this little part right here to part it. Then I ran a comb through it. I use the Jon Renau Easy Hair combs. They're really small, so they kind of fit anywhere that I need them. I spritzed it with my Jon Renau Easy Hair conditioning spray. Guys, this has kind of become a thing for me on my wigs, and I really think they behave a little better after you do that, and it gives it just a little bit of texture so you can see those edges. And finally, I used this Jon Renau Easy Hair Peace Out Contour Cream for running my fingers through it and just creating a little texture, and you can see right there, it kind of separates that hair a little bit and puts some definition on the edges. I may be getting a little too much light from this side. I'm going to adjust that really quick. Okay, I've adjusted my lighting just a little bit, and hopefully that's going to help you see everything a little better, the colors and the texture in the hair. So let me show you again. Let me show you the back. The problem that I had with this right side was kind of a blessing in disguise, so I could show you how I would deal with that kind of situation. I take my natural hair and I kind of bobby pin it back, but I run it under the existing wefts to cover up the little spots there. And you can see that I've done that here to kind of cover up where the lace meets the side hairline. But also what I do, and especially on this wig because it's got so much volume, I feel like it seems a little more manageable, and it also looks more natural. I mean, you know, with pink hair, as natural as it can be, but it looks more natural if I put it behind my ears, because I'm a behind the ear girl, guys. I mention that all the time, but I am. I wear my hair behind my ears, and if some of it actually already starts back there on a wig this voluminous, then that's really helpful later when I have to put it back there. I did something similar on this side. I took my leave out, and I really like how this turned out with this wig. My roots are so long that they don't blend, not my roots, my natural hair is so long that it doesn't really blend with a light color like this. I have a similar problem with my Kai by Renee of Paris in Melted Sunset, because the sides of that wig are like a bright yellow right here. So I may actually try this on that wig to make it something that I feel a little more comfortable about. So I took a lot of my leave out and just kind of ran it over those problem areas, and you can see I still have a little bit of one. Right up here, you can kind of still see right there, but the way this hair falls, you're never going to see that. I put some hair back behind my ear because it's going to end up back there at some point anyway. Plus, this wig just looks a little better with a little less volume on the sides. To me, I'm not a big puffy hair girl. I prefer my hair kind of close to my head. And I love this wig with this kind of beachy wave look. I really like it. I feel like this loose curl is very flattering to pretty much any face shape. I like loose curls and I cannot lie. You wig sisters can't deny. When you put her on your head and she's got good lace and beachy waves around your face. I can't pull that off, can I? Okay then, enough of my baby got wigs raptastic adventure then. We will get to the hairstyling portion of this video. I've got a number of things that I'm gonna put in her. But first, before I start with the hair accessories, I mentioned that I like to put her behind my ear, and if I start out with some of it back there, it just is a little bit easier. I just take what's left and kind of stick it back there, and look how cute, y'all. Oh my gosh. I think she's just adorable. You can also just take some of this and put it back there and leave a little bit kind of out, like so, and maybe a little bit on this side as well. And I think that looks a little Sabrina-ish, although Sabrina wears a headband, doesn't she? Okay, so I have been dying to kind of show you these again. I used them a little bit in my Ray video, but I forgot to show y'all what they were. Little skull barrettes. Yay! So I'll put one on this side. I have a couple of these cute little kitty cat barrettes. They are infant clips. These are my favorite kind, guys, because they are covered, see? Which means they're not gonna harm your fibers. It's cute with just one, or you can add a second one. Now my little kitty cat has a friend. Cute little twisty buns. And after the cute little twisty buns, it had this little side effect where it gave it a little bit of a different curl. A single little rose bobby pin behind one ear with a little bit hanging down for just kind of dramatic effect. Okay, I'm going to attempt a little kind of half up style here. It's kind of hard to get these things just right on camera. And when you're styling this in the mirror, make sure that you double check before you walk out the door and that you haven't just exposed a bunch of open wefts back there, because that would not be good. This is one of my favorite little clips. It's adorable, but I kind of feel like it really needs to be put on carefully. It's a claw clip, so I like to sprout some of the hair out the sides of the claws, especially with a wig, to just make sure that I'm getting the coverage that I need. I'm going to show you the back. If it doesn't look good, I'm editing it out, guys. So if it's in this video, you know it looked good. Here's the side. And here's the back with my little clip-in. It's in the very back, and normally these claw clips, I kind of stick them a little higher up on my head, but for that one, it's jeweled kind of all over, so it's cute no matter what. Only thing about styling these wigs, guys, is after you're done with one, you've got to make sure your hair is all kind of back where it's supposed to be. But this one's pretty cute, you know, kind of no matter how she lands, she's pretty cute. You can tell though, let me just kind of show you real quick what I'm talking about. The texture of these curly wigs is different each time. So you want to make sure that you're not just dead set on a curl pattern. If you're watching this and thinking, I love that curl pattern, I want that wig, your Kona may not look like this. This is my Kona in Raspberry Cocoa Frappe, and she's different. She's got a little more curl, a little more round curl to her, whereas this one kind of looks like I've been at the beach all day or at the pool. Okay, I want to do another black clippy barrette. This one has kind of got some little sequins on it, so it's a little dressy, which I think will be cute with the little pinkish hair. But it'll kind of also look cool with my little Nevermore Raven shirt. Shout out to my favorite poet right there. He's dead, so he won't see this. For a kind of I didn't even try kind of look. Like I was just at the beach all day and all I did was clip this little barrette in. As mentioned, I am wearing my Nevermore shirt today. And I also have like little Future Corpse shirt. I've got all kinds of little morbid bits of clothing. So I love these little skeleton hand clips. And this black one I think would look really cute in this pink wig. By the way, did you guys see my little spider earrings? I know lots of people don't like spiders. I love spiders. They eat everything else. They're allowed to live in my house. We have a treaty. One more hairstyle, and I'm not really sure how this one's gonna turn out because I can't see the back of my head, but if you're watching it, it turned out good. Okay, y'all, I hope she's cute. One thing to note about this wig, which is in a CysterWigs exclusive color, Strawberry Cream Soda, it is a non-heat defiant fiber, which is not what the regular Kona by Belle Tress is. Those are heat defiant fibers, and I don't know that I would really like this wig in a heat defiant fiber because the hair in the back does rub against my shirt and my collar. And as you guys know, if you have any heat defiant fiber wigs, they'll clump and mat. Keep that in mind if you're watching this review and you're thinking about getting a regular Kona. I had someone watch my other Kona review and go out and buy a Kona that is not a CysterWigs exclusive color with the heat defiant fibers, and she wasn't happy with it. That is not to say there's anything wrong with the regular Kona. It's not my cup of tea because of those fibers, but many people love that wig. Okay guys, my mama's waiting to have lunch with me today, and we're maybe gonna film a review of her if I can get her talked into it. This has been my review of the Kona by Belle Tress in the CysterWigs exclusive color, Strawberry Cream Soda. I highly recommend the wig, although you did see that there was a little bit of a problem with mine. If yours arrives that way, just send it back. I'm certain that CysterWigs will send you another wig or, refund your money or give you a credit. I didn't want to do that because I actually have a workaround for that, and I'm actually really happy with the way this one looks with that workaround. I'm pretty happy with CysterWigs overall. I love to shop on their site. If you have not checked out their site, please do. And they have tons of videos and lots of pictures of these wigs on real people. And also their wigs closeout site. So you can get some great wigs at a very big discount on that site. I frequently check it. Thank you for watching.